Hello and welcome. Right, I've set it going literally a few minutes ago. I was just trying to have a look at this, making sure that my dairy was still, because I had a fiddle to try to get it all back to how it should be. I've let it's just the right one. It's the same one as we put yesterday. I was just making sure that it was that yeah, it was the test one, and it's still got the same things that were altered, and it has. It's the buffalo mozzarella is definitely better than it was originally. Is this still connected? It was working yesterday. We never did anything near it. Well, yeah, that's why it's rough, and I think that's why I keep wanting to do it, but I don't want to be doing it if it keeps on breaking. Ah, no, you see it's broken again. Yeah. And we never did anything at all apart from stick that in, and that's a long way away for that to adjust that. Again, it's, yeah, the game is buggy. We'll see, it may or may not work. I mean, we did all this over here, we know, but, yeah. Which cost us a fortune. It really did. Oh, right, okay. Well, I thought the vent was the least loved of all, so I thought I'd start at least with this, and let's do a mix as well, because it is true, it's definitely doing that, like I said. It's a little bit like the phenomenon where you feed your chickens, and if you walk towards it, it sometimes reminds it. Certain ones, I think the modders, MA7 Studios, they made theirs different, and theirs actually worked like that a lot of the time. It was really quite amazing. I didn't very often even have to go and remind that to feed the chickens. Right. Apologies. No, yeah, 8 will do nicely. Just be careful. Although your silage, it doesn't really matter so much. It's your straw you don't want too much of. Yeah, that's better. Oh. No, we just should see this just go straight. Yeah, that was a lot. That was better. That was much, much better. Yeah, so this should basically, if you put it the right way, which is on the right, which like we did, it should just feed them itself. I mean, we'll fill it for now, but what I mean is until it runs out. I mean, if it needs a lot, we'll go and do another one, and then this will actually do the job really well, which is quite an amazing sort of thing, really. And I did also think, I mean, knowing a bit about modding, as in like seeing how things work. Oh, that's 18,000. Yeah, no, that'll do nicely. Oh, the other thing is, we do need to grab the milk, because we did totally stuff that up, and it's not working now because it's not active. So I don't know what's happened with that. We've not done anything at all to it, but it's not connected to, again, we didn't move the we did not move any of those. All we did was stick that in, and right around here. Yeah. Ooh. No, it's not. It's near the gap, the door. Yeah. Apologies, I've just woken up. I wanted to get back to sleep, but it's you know when your mind snaps open. It just did that, and I thought, no, you're not gonna get back to sleep. Just going like, right. So 2793. Yeah, it's a shame with a little bit down, but hey ho, it is what it is. I've got to be honest though, the cows, I'm happy with. We've cycled through time quite a lot, as in we're waiting for like crops to, and they are really, it's fantastic. 30 of them, that's amazing. I wanted to do the buffaloes because, well, not obviously it was really quite nice that we had. Let's leave that now. Now let's go and join. No, let's just pop over. We don't need to be on there. I'd imagine. It's getting. Oh, it's not. 14,001. Okay, not a lot really, but they faff around on the outer edge, don't they? It's probably, no, it's not. It's potatoes. I'll wreck it. I will. That's why it's best to leave it to put itself in, and then, yeah. This wood damage. I've got to be so careful with potatoes. Right, I'm going to go into a time lapse because it is still going to be a bit of a monster, especially if I'm not doing it and they are. Yeah, they are terrors. Right, so we should have a chat after we've done this job. Yeah. So I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Is there anything we can do though before we go to a time lapse? Do we need anything sharp or like that? What was in sales? That holiday. I'm sick of seeing that holiday every single time. Yeah, we stuck on this day for a while because August is. There's a lot to do. It's 23 minutes past 2 in the afternoon. We played this real time. Mind you, we did speed up till about 1 o'clock, so because of the rain from about 10. So I suppose it's not all. Yeah, we couldn't really do anything. So it is what it is. It'd be interesting to see what we get out of this because it did tell us. I just can't remember what it told us. 140 or 134 or something like that. 146. It was. I think it was more like 134 or something like that. But if it still tells you now, you know, when you've chopped it. Tap potatoes field owned by. Oh, yeah. Once you start to chop it, it goes away. Nearly done one round. This is where it chips away at the thing. It's not too bad when it's on the ups and the downs. It's just when it's doing this silly chopping in malarkey. Right, anyway, yes, let's time lapse it. I'm going to see cats and cows on the other side. Coming up the town, but it's a minute. If you watch very carefully the right hand point of the header as I'm going into it, you will know it is damaging crop. That's why I don't want to do it. You'll see it like if I try to just go left a little, you'll see it's tearing some of the crop to the right. That's just damage from the header, and that's why I like the AI to do it, but they are not faffing around. I just thought I'd show that's your loss of crop if you do it. Just from that alone is the fact that the header is not quite right for potatoes. I don't know what it is for sugar beet though, because sugar beet's nearly as finicky as potatoes. Should. Now we've cut in though, it should really be alright. It should. So we've got that, no, it's got the other one. Let's just do a straight run. If we lower the header, we are just like running over crop. That. That certainly will damage crop. Indeed it will. Oh, too late when you're not very well. I know that I need to tune this goose anyway. Right, let's got to be careful as well not to... Oh, look at that. Right, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. thought it'd come out at the time lapse because I've not been nasty. It does take it a long time, and I thought, as much as we sort of all want to see it, do we really all want to see it? I was thinking, let's investigate to see if there's anything that like we can actually do with the potatoes other than just selling potatoes. Like, is there anything that the cannery does for like potatoes? Because it does all the other vegetables. I'm gonna make I'm gonna make a mini one of the soup factories. I am. But yeah, we'll do the preserved food. Has it got anything for potatoes? I know there's a potato plant. Again, I might actually... No, there isn't. So, potatoes, it's just solely potatoes. Oh no, no, it's the soup factory, yeah. That was the only thing I think I've ever seen potatoes get a bit of love. And it's still that's... Mind you, let's look at the other these soups as well. 855. Ooh, potato soup is good. Potato chips. Again, these are the big plants, aren't they? I'm going to have a tweak of these. I'm going to use the models that Giants are using, but I'm going to tweak the recipe and make one. And I might even release a set as well. I've been trying to muck around with the colour schemes, but it is... No, I don't want to be calling Giants. Yeah, it's difficult. Giants do make it difficult for modders when you jump from one game to the other, but then they also relent and then give you like help later on, because it instead of... No, I'm tired, so I'm going to like say things I regret. Yeah, because I am right in a way, but it's still not. Let's be nice. So this, I think, is now broken again. So it is breaking every day. At least it makes me feel better that it doesn't matter whether it's Giants or mine. There's something wrong with, these like manure pits at the minute. They're not working right, which is true of FS22. It was exactly the same. So then, with that in mind, we could... Yeah, no, I think everything for potatoes, the soup, and that is reliant upon that. So I think I will go and do that. I don't mean like right now, but I will go and do that, because that I can do. That's tweaking recipes. That's not creating something new. Creating something new, now that is a different ball game. It really is. No. Yeah. Oh god, we will visit actually, because we're right next to you. Yeah. Why not? So I'm going to go back into the time lapse because there's nothing I can do. Oh, there is actually. Yeah, we could grab the fen and be grabbing the. Oh, that is my own fault then. Yeah, let's grab the grass off. Let's at least do something worthwhile. I would have preferred to do that, but I can't compete with the workers. They don't damage that, and we really need. So I'll let them trundle along slowly. When it's getting to 80% full, we'll pop off, grab the thing, and we'll just grab the grass. I'm still going to go into a time lapse, but this does need doing, so let's get it done. I think, if I remember rightly, we need to empty the silage as well. Yeah, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tweak a couple of... I think I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for my colour scheme's going to be red and black, because that's part of the BI logo. And I'm going to probably... go for the strout one as the middle-sized one, and the carrot as the big one, as in like a little bit like Omatana. Well, I've watched Doctor Who all my life, so it's bigger on the inside. BI is like obviously what we stand for. So yeah, it's I didn't want to like sort of in a way Omatana's. I thought she'd been quite lucky. Because I would imagine there's no permission from the BBC, which is why I've gone for a totally different name and I've not called it the TARDIS or anything like that, because it's a copyright infringement really. But and I'm not being that in this day and age. That is a big thing, so I'm just not even going there. But it is based upon Time Lord technology of folding space and time, and ours is bigger on the inside. That is the name. Yeah, it was. I wanted to do it. I'm not going to do the colour scheme, even though Omatana has got that right, because again, it's that intellectual property rights of the BBC and Doctor Who that I so admire. and have like seen all my life. So right, we can't really do this because we need to empty that first. We've sort of done this on the ground, and then yeah, we'll pick it up in a minute. Yeah, it's not going to let me do all of that either. I would imagine this as well. Yeah, let's get that in first. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to do this one as for silage. Am I live? No, you should know that actually, that it won't let you do that. It'll just do a big windrow. Yeah, I'm going to sort of split them. I'm going to try to do a range of like, I want the slow release for doing silage clamps, and then I want the fast release, like, you know, like thousands of litres per second, for when you really do want it to just gush out. But like, not sillily. I don't want it to be silly, but I mean, I suppose I could have the fact there are times you really do just want it, you know, we should have cleaned. Now that wasn't a bad little trick actually, to remove all of the, I've got to remember that one, especially for this type of clamp. Yeah, that is working really well. And also to just drop that as well, just leave it there. Right, I'm going to go into time lapse though. We have got a lot to do now. I'm going to see you guys and girls on the other side. And there we were done. Yeah, I'm going to continue that. The main task was always about grabbing this, and we will also, yeah, we did, it was patience enough to actually wait for this thing to actually do it. We'll send the header back for this, and we'll get the, yeah, in fact we will grab the, no, in fact we can, yeah, we can grab the other one with the plough, which we stuck, yeah, by the side of the shed, I remember. Oh, we didn't send that back either. Yeah, I'll send those two things back. Yeah, so I'm making a right lot of real schoolboy errors. And mind you, we didn't touch that this time. We didn't do anything with that. That was all down to the game glitches. They've fixed some things though. Yeah, you can sort of bed I mean, at the beginning of any game, I mean, well, I suppose it does. Yeah, I'm going to give Giants the do in a way, but in another way, I'm also going to say the game really was not ready for release. There's way too much. I mean, this is like even. I mean, I work with Microsoft all the time, and they're a massive company, but they still release things, and they're not quite ready. And we do the testing in the world for them, and then they tweak things and make it work, and it's still done that way. But this. Yeah, I don't mean it funny. There's like features that aren't working right. There's glitches with graphics with these new features. There's an awful lot that wasn't right with it, really. So yeah, I'm not credit where credit's due, but also certain bits are not right. It should never have been released. But hey ho, it is what it is. Right, so 97 cents. We did fully empty it though. Yeah, this struggles a bit. With 60 tons, it does. I've always known that it is not the strongest of vehicles, but it's 45,000 brand new. It does come up in the sales regularly. I love it. I do. What I'm just saying is, I have to be patient with it because it does struggle with this kind of load. Yeah, I would say it's probably best with a 40-ton back, but it still can do it. It's just you're gonna have to be patient because it's just not really a monster. Yeah, it's not a real powerhouse like some of the other bigger horsepower ones. It's not a slouch either, but it's an older model. It's a granddaddy rather than a daddy. A little bit, and I can say that because I am a granddaddy. Yes, I'm not not being nasty. As an older man. Yes. I've been a granddaddy since I was 18, so yeah, it's yeah, I don't like that. No, it got away with it at 30 tons, but it doesn't like it now. Right, yeah, we'll get on with that silage and the grass next session. I'm not going to speed time up though. Yeah, not going to go through to another day. Yeah, I don't know how to handle the manure thing either, whether we stick it, because to be honest, we should be doing about, and this is what I did on, yeah, we had it on Ravenports. It was about that time that the manure was broken on FS22, and I did, with the days it worked, it was like 10 tons a day at that point, and then later on it was about 20 tons a day, so in the end I just buy 10 tons or 20 tons because it isn't fair that it doesn't work. We know that it should actually work. So there we go. That is the job done for now. And yeah, that's, wow, look at the progress that's made already. Right, on camera I'm going to shout the shop and ask them to pick up the bits and bobs. Yeah, I'm not sure that this mesh is now not supposed to be like this, or whether it's just, at least it's not moving. It could be just big bladed like grass, because there are some really nice meshes too. Like this is really intricate and is very high mesh, so it does make me wonder if this is just thick bladed meadow grass and it has settled down and that is like what it's supposed to be like. It's possible. Still it looks a bit of the low grade mesh, but it might be supposed to be like that, so let's just leave it. Right, so then let's send that back. Those two things before we get charged again. Return. Yes, we'll well, I'm hoping at some point we actually see one. And also return. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, we're finished. Fantastic. Excellent job. Yeah, so next year we've got to go back into our Royal... Oh, August. We ought to be planting canola. That's a big field for that 4 metre, isn't it, really? Real big. It's not a big one for the other one, though, is it? What? Yeah, that is a point, actually. What? horsepower is that? Can our little John Deere do it? What is it? Oh no, it's 180. Oh, God, Ben, 180 horsepower. That means really the only tractor we've got then is the Fendt. So we're going to have to, yeah, we can grab the John Deere next time for doing the emptying the clamp. Now that it can manage, the Fluffy Mods is not too terrible. So at least we're going to get a good valid use out of the thing. It is August. Let's set that going on that too, because it can follow the plough. We've not got a stone picker, have we? No. At least we've got this ready for action next year, and also it shouldn't let weeds grow, so it would be nice to actually get a use out of this as well. Now then, have we got enough seeds in it? Oh, I would say so. Yeah, and enough fertiliser as well. Fantastic. Let's go set this going. So we sent those two things back. We've half done the clamp. We've got all of the grass to get off. We'll do that next session. Yeah. So the potatoes, I'm also going to work behind the scenes. I'm going to try to see if I could get one of the them to work. I shall look at the recipe on the big ones and adapt a little one to be that. Yeah, set this, and it's going to have to be on the ups and the downs because the headlands haven't been done yet. Yeah, so we are looking for biggest thing, stone picker. Let's have a look. We want ups and downs. Oh, you're already on ups and downs. Right. Should be quite happy to do that. Let's shift the harvester out. Oh my life, look what he's done. 9 meters. Isn't it amazing what a 9 meter can actually do? Yeah, how quickly it is. It's also got the horsepower, although it could do with being the 225 and then it would be a real asset. Yeah, I mean, I've sort of got to get used because they appear in the sales a lot. I mean, frequently, because there's 3 versions of them, so you've got 3 times chances of it appearing. Yeah, all of the John Deere's, the giant ones appear frequently too. So we need some fuel. Yeah, I need another ton of fuel. Ordering from the, or do we stick it? No, the fuel's the cheapest. It really is very good value. I think it's Happy Mole. He did a lot of mods in FS22. It's nice to see the old names in. Checked my modding testing yesterday, and it was still under review. I don't know what we're going to do about this. I'd like to do a shed, but none of them are going to fit perfectly well here, which means then you've got to like destroy a tree just to get a shed in. But it is an important member of the team, this, to leave it out like this. I mean, I suppose we could have put it under the other one. In fact, wouldn't it go into what we call in the grass shed? Wouldn't we just do that? It's weird, yeah, no, I probably could actually. Yeah, it's not a very tall bit of kit, is it? So I'm quite sure it's just going to be too long. But do we care if we take up an entire bay by going at an angle? Still don't, no, I'm not sure. No, it's taller than you think. That's quite a small. I think we can afford one on the side of there. Or do we go over to the main one? Is that tall enough? Because it's like not. There's no reason why it's got to stay over here, particularly. I've also done I tried to do something clever. I did, but it didn't work giant. So that's why I was saying what I said. Yeah, I tried to do the electric generator. I tweaked its settings, but Giants have done something tricky with the way that they do that. So I'm going to see how everyone else makes it, because it's being a baby modder. Giants sort of like send you in all sorts of skittery directions because they do things a little bit naughty to try to confuse people like myself, which I don't blame them in a way, but then on the other hand they'll try and teach you how to do it. But it's I still don't think that's tall enough. This needs a tall, yeah, no, that's not going to work. It is true, I'm definitely going to need a special shed for this. Okay, well, it is important. So with that in mind, why don't we level across that bank? I know it's going to cost us a bit, Well, we could first of all try to just stick a... What about my favourite 4000 one? No, it's just too big. That's the one I'm thinking, the Omatana one. It's very tall. No, that's just an overlap. Ooh, that's a piece of software that I've got. Let me just try and tab and say yes. Okay. Apologies for this. Yeah, it's a piece of software I've got that tabs between my computers. It should get the sound back and everything now. So that's just an overlap with an object, not saying... Let's try... If we put it down with B mode first, we'll see what we need to change. Let's just go back as far as I can. So that really is, that click is right. Now then, let's have a look. What do we know? Oh, no, yeah, that's true. Now we can do what we can do. We can just level it underneath it from that point there. Can we get past everything? Yeah, that's as good as it's going to get, I think. Is it taller? I think it is. Yeah, I think it's that one. No, that's this is the big one that Omatana used to do for the taller things in the past. So I think if it's going to work, this is the only one that's going to work. So if we do a level from that point there, just to there like that, build it up and do the same on this side. Is it going to matter about? Yeah, it is. It was going to matter if we do that. Like that, and also just run that straight under the wood bit, which you don't have to see, and that's now level everywhere apart from underneath, which we now need to do. I see. Wow. So if we do level from there, it's nice to see this working as well. Now we'll do a little bit of softening. I've got to get used to saying soften. Yeah, soften that a little, but just a tiny touch so it doesn't look terribly awful. Fantastic. I think that will do. So you have a special shed for yourself now, and I'm hoping after all that effort, trying to give you a place to live, that you actually fit under there. It's just like Omatana made it for you. She did really. She makes it for the harvesters and the yes. Can't quite go back that far. Might need to. Yeah, it does fit. That's. In fact, I've probably gone a little bit too mad with the level. Not really, but yeah, that'll do. It's drop that as well. Switch your engine off. We will order some more fuel for you. So we've got a proper place for it now. I know we've spent money, but if we're going to build a farm that's for our equipment, then it needs to be for our equipment, doesn't it, really? So it's yeah, this, I still would like to level this a bit, but that I'd like to do for free, to just get it all level, because that's going to keep breaking anyway, as we've seen. I think I might do what I said. What we might do is see how much is the Omatana version of the H2 Studios, because it did drop first. So I would put it near this, but we need that free for the tool shed. Could stick it down there. Well, if it depends on how much it is, it's going to be under. Could be under silos. I'm not seen it yet. No, they're going up in price. I like that. Could be under silo extensions. No, it's not. And that's not constructibles. Containers. It used to be for H2 Studios. Here we go. Buying station cheap. Buying station cheap. Multi-fruit buying station reduced price. Oh wow, I like it, Omatana. She's done lots of different styles. Oh no, yeah, no. Am I surprised by this? Buying station cheap. We do need the cheap, because this is really used to buy manure and things like that. I do like that with a proper nozzle. Really, it's so we'll stick that on the very edge. Is that going to be easy to get to though? That is true. We really, I suppose it ought to go where the harvester is, sort of right next to that, because that's broken anyway. We can't break something that's already broken. And we could stick that, I suppose, if we're going to have to get the manure and stick it. Right, we don't have to necessarily stick it in there, do we? Is it going to stick things if we... Oh, okay. No, the very edge is not owned by us. It's not really going to hurt there, though, is it? Oh, apart from we need to be... Yeah, and that's because... Yeah, let's just come in a little. Oh, no, it isn't. It's because, yeah, it needs to go where that one went, really. Yeah, let's stick it out a little bit. Fantastic. So we've done that. That's to... Yeah, basically... We know that we should have get... oh, yeah, we ought to grab this out as well. 22 tonnes. I would say it's about 7 or 8 tonnes, because obviously we have got, as I said, I did make that statement, and it's true, about us having 30 animals now, even though only offspring in 4 months. Wow, we're not far off, are we, from filling this? I'm not sure as to what to do. Oh, look at the calves playing. Ah, fantastic. It's amazing. I've got to be honest, there are certain bits that I really do... it's an amazing game. It is. Farming is fantastic. Coming from a farming background as well, it really is quite amazing. Yeah, so it's true. Do we do like a field? Right, that is the finished. So that's both of our fields prepped. And wow, that's coming on as well. Amazing. It's amazing, just a little bit of time and patience of the worker just cracking on and you just being patient. That's why I thought I'd just, instead of focusing in on the harvester and like getting all stressed about it, like, oh, you know, should I take over and all that, so just go away and do something else. Leave it. We've all seen lots of, we can see it's doing it in the background. Yes, it would be nice to focus on it really, but I just want to take over all the time, and then I'm going to do damage, because potatoes are just so easy to damage. It's yeah, you can't put narrows on that thing, so now that is the point. This should now go underneath the lee of this. Another thing I love about the Omatana builds is the fact that she always does these lovely, you know, like overhangs, which really are natural. I mean, yeah, most do exist on a lot, but I'm glad she does, because that will fit nicely under the lee of that, and would really in real life actually. I think the H2 Studio seems to drop into the black sheep modding. Oh no, it doesn't. No, its 3 point is above the ground. The things go in, but it still rests on the metal. But it doesn't seem to be happy. It wobbles a lot, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that at present. So we've got that ready. Start filling. Do you mean you can fill fuel? Oh, you can as well. Oh, amazing. Oh, nice one, Omatana. Excellent. There you go. Fuel stations. I would like to be realistic on that, yeah. As much as it's brilliant, and you could fill tubs, that wouldn't be a bad thing. I could now buy the refillable IBC, which I don't think I've put in, because I thought, oh, what am I going to use it for? Well, I know we've got the diesel tank. Now, what I mean is you could just keep refilling the refillable one, and then that would be a real bonus. It would. This would be a good use for it as well, because it is cheaper. Yeah, mind you, that didn't seem terribly cheap. I think some things are probably, yeah, like water and that used to pay for that as well. 213, would I have expected that for that amount of? I'd say that's about normal, but yeah, it's not bad. Anyway, I'm going to sling my hook. We have made quite a few changes. The farm is... Yeah, we have only gone to really ours, because it's down here, we don't own this. So I didn't... Yeah, because the building was the guide. That's the thing that will tell you, oi, this is not your land, and we did obey that. So, yeah, we've got a few different levels, but you will have... Yeah, that's going up to that. But it is what it is. Yeah, we've made the maximum use of our land. We could do another something over here where this lorry is. I'd like to just level it out and make the most of this bit of land for the farmyard, but I would like to do that for free, this bit here. to just stretch it out level with that building all the way across. Yeah, because it's just a matter of levelling the soil from here, which we will do. I mean, we will level it to make it all nice. I don't usually pay attention to that, but I should. So we're at 48,289. Let's just do this side now. Let's get it done. Level from that point there. And if this annoys anyone, please let me know. I'm trying to make... Yeah, I don't do the farmyard good enough. Yeah, when I've got a situation like this, I don't do it good enough, and I'd like to. And so this is me starting to try to do that. If we build from the back, it's going to cost quite a bit. Let's start from there again. Yeah, now we're going to have to sort of do a bit of smoothing. It's not going to work perfectly, but this is the really nasty bit here that is going to cost the most. If we just like... Yes, now that's only going to what is ours. Right, now if we just soften that, it's not actually cost as much as I thought. Soften the edge of the bank a little. Just get these little ruffles out. Yeah, it's not going to like... I knew it wouldn't like that being there. That's not too bad. 5,000. We will pay back, we did say, and I don't think I've done too... I'm being too crazy by doing that. I will buy a bucket, and then it would be very believable, because you could easily do earthworks for things like that. So 48,729, I think we gained a little bit from that. So again, I would like to do the same here, smooth it a bit, level it, because this bank is too bad for the vehicles. I'd like to get this as the level to a degree, and then smooth it from about here, I think. Yeah, all the way across here, so it's very much on a certain level. But we're going to have to... Yeah, it's a multi-level type thing, so we need to level from here to about here, and then level from about there to there, and then soften the line in the middle so that you get a gradual drop, and that should be nice. Right, so we're doing things. We will also do a bit of like roads, you know, like paths. I might try and use the edge tool, the straight edge. Perfect edge, that's the one. Yes, might have a go at that, see if I can might have a go off camera first on my practice map that I was do all of the testing on my other new frontier. That's such a perfect map for testing, really. Right, anyway, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.